In this box is a zip 750 megabyte drive, USB 2. Apparently there are FireWire versions of this, but this one is USB. If you look really close, disk not included. Now, disk with a K, not with a C. It doesn't include a zip disk. It does include a CD, which is a disk with a C, to install the drivers, just in case you happen to have a disk with a K. So odd as that may be, that's what they sent in this. Let's get it open and find out what exactly is in here. It is pretty sparse. We've got the main drive here. The disk with a K goes in there. Got the eject button and USB right there. It is not actually USB powered. You do have to have this to plug into it. Yeah, something's actually sealed. There's the USB cable. And what date do we have on here? Wow, 9/25/02, 2002. I was still in high school. USB FireWire, Mac or PC. Yeah, this would have the drivers for all of those things. Now, if you don't know, the 750 does read the 250s and the 100s as well. I hear that these don't have as high of a fail rate as some of the middle drives, like not the very beginning ones and not as late as this, but like the 250s, I guess, have a lot higher fail rate, especially with 100 discs. I've got a couple of zip disks here. This is when I was in a noise group called Feral Child. That was a fantastic time of my life. We made a lot of noise and it was wonderful. This one is a zip 100 and this one here is a 250. I did not have a 750 at the time to put the files on here, and we distributed these, and these actually have the MP3s of our music on there, so I thought that was pretty great. The zip drive that I have that is a 250 is failed, which is why I got this thing. This is the 250 that I've had for a very long time, and I haven't hooked up for a few years. I hooked up a few days ago, and before that it was a few years when I actually put these files on it, and it doesn't do much of anything. It will start to click, it'll sound like it's reading, but on XP it doesn't do anything. On Windows 11 it actually shows up as a drive in the device list, but it doesn't show up as a drive to be able to look at anything. And I gotta put a paper clip in there to pop it out. So this thing is failing sadly. So we're gonna hook this up. I'm gonna try it on a couple different computers and see if it works. Open this up and it's going to be a thing of beauty. Attention, electrostatic sensitive devices. Yeah, I bet they are. Rubber, and it's not falling apart as of yet. Soft clicking feels fantastic. So we will hook this up and get the drivers installed. I think I'm going to do this on the XP computer first, and I don't have a great capture for that, so I'm just going to point this at my TV, which doubles as a monitor for the XP computer, and we'll go from there. What an exciting time to be alive. I'm going to get this out and get it into the old XP monster. Yeah, smells like the 2000s, I guess. This was in it. Award-winning support site. That's not going to win any awards these days. So hopefully we can do this on our own. Odd. The USB one has power and USB, and the FireWire is just the FireWire. I might have to check out one of these if I can get my hands on it. That provides power all on its own, I guess. Ooh, it's factory sealed in there. Not a fingerprint has been on this. And no copyright strikes for me, no thank you. So we will go with the mute button. 7 to 10 business years, it's going to spin up. Oh, solutions. Well, I've got problems, and that is labeled solutions. English. Let's. Valuable and secure. You'll receive. No, I don't think I will because they're out of business. Oh, I'm not quite 50 yet, but hopefully I'll get there someday. Selection must be made. Let's go with cancel then. Remind me never. How about that? Exit registration. OmegaWare. We're going to click that. We're going to install it. Yes, yes. Let's not read anything. Yes, yes, yes. Setup is complete and iomega is now installed. Shut down now. Let's do it now, I guess. Okay. Let's close down the world. It is back up. Let's see if anything is going to happen. Let's go to our computer. So we're going to go with This is Glass 999 edition, which is on 100 megabizels. It is possible at this point that either the disk or the drive is not going to function, and if that's the case, likely the other will not function. I hope you heard that. That was horrifying. Let's get the 250 put in and see if that reads anything out. Let's plug this into a USB 2 and see if that works. There we go, found new hardware. Well, in this XP thing, it looks like it's not going to work on USB 3, but it popped up and then it went away. Found new hardware and then it lost it. Aha, there we go. Let's see what we have on here. That is the art for it. Feral Child. Yeah, let's drag and drop right here. That took a couple seconds, and how big was that? That's 5 megs. Oh, yep, I'm gonna pop up in Nero. Save current playlist? I do not. With this open, let's pop it out and see. I press the eject button, see if that will close. It did. Let's do this other edition, the 100 meg edition. I like the icon. It is identical to what the drive looks like in real life. Oh, 100 meg discs are read-only in zip 750s. You won't be able to write to this disk. That is fine by me. Oh, it just didn't have the bonus stuff on here. But everything else seems to be fine. Now let's see if eject will work. Oh, let's see, we got the iomega logo. That's pretty cool. Eject. Boop. There, I did it. Now, if we go to help. Oh, there we go. Information bar, I don't care. Or it just tells you how to use the thing. Let's go to a Windows 11 computer and see if we can get it installed on there. I use this monitor for a couple different computers, which is nice, I guess, because then I just have to have one there. There we go, we've got the solutions. Let's go ahead and go with start. There we go, that is actually working. Okay, it's gonna go to x86. Detective previously installed on my, oh wow, okay. I don't remember installing that other one, but I do a great many things that I can't recall, so it's possible I did do that. Now installed. Let's shut down now and see if that works like it did with the other one. Shutting down, and there is a very greasy screen that does not look like that in real life. Just the camera seems to pick up all the nasties, so please close your eyes until it is time to turn this back on. This is a bit odd, it's not booting while it's plugged in. Time to unplug and restart this beast. Oh, ran into a problem. Fantastic. Inaccessible boot device. Yeah, I think it was trying to boot from the zip drive. Well, it appears that installing the drivers and the program for the zip 750 USB has made my Windows 11 desktop unbootable. This is fantastic. I couldn't have hoped for anything better in my life. And I'm happy that today is going the way it is, and this is a fantastic Monday so far. Well, after much rebooting on and off, this is what we've come to. It appears that installing the ZIP 750, either program or drivers, did in fact make my computer unbootable. That is, like I said, fantastic. I guess that's the end of the video. If I get this fixed, I'll add it to the end. Hopefully I do. If not, well, that's it. Thanks for coming with me on this, what turned out to be a horrible journey. Best of luck to you, and don't try to install this on Windows 11 computer, because this might happen to you. Okay, bye. Well, it turns out that I did have a restore point that I didn't know about. So let's restart and see if that actually took. Signs of life, good signs so far. Hello again, I'll be your host. Oh, fantastic. System restore completed successfully. That's music to my ears. I didn't want to go reinstall everything again. We will not be reinstalling that. What I'm going to do now is, since I've been through all that, and if you follow me this far, thank you. I'm going to plug the disk drive, zip disk, into USB. Can't open. Copied clipboard. I do not need to do that. USB drive. Insert a disk. Let's pop a disk in. See if that pops up. Got it inserted in there. Maybe it'll pop up as that there F drive. Maybe it won't. Wow, it works. 128 kilobits per second. That is a very high bit rate. I can't explain exactly what happened, but thankfully everything is back to normal, I hope. Eject here and see if it pops out. It did. It almost shot completely out and onto the floor. Let's use this 100 meg disk and see if we can write to it. 'Cause I don't know if that's a software prohibition or if it's hardware wise. do a new text document. That is a test text doc. Drag and drop, copy and paste. And it basically told me no. Well, there we go, Windows 11, it can work on it, maybe. Just don't ever install that disk like I did, because that might ruin your life. And it's also working on this older version of macOS X. I didn't have to install the drivers at all. I just popped it in there and it popped right up. So support in at least the older version of Mac. Thank you for watching. That was a fantastic adventure of highs and lows. This will always be a regretful part of me now that I've gone through that. I don't think I will do that ever again. Don't install this disk, fair warning, on a Windows 11 PC, especially if it's an Optiplex XE3, because you might not come back from that in the way that you want. Thanks again for watching, and safe travels. Don't do what I do. Goodbye.